and see what's happening. And hope that the file is not stopping again. So that would be super sad.
Wait.
Valid teacher, and now
Nice.
the file's working. I was for a second when the cards moved, I was like, no, that's broken. They're not moving. Let's see how this game is going. Power of the Wild. This get really interesting and devastating for Kaldi.
Now we don't know what he has on his hand.
Yeah, sadly. You could just start around the file on your PC and spoiler us every time.
Nah.
But that would be as funny as it is. I remember the game with Ekop versus Alich. I mean, we're pulling that off every day since that one was super crazy.
3 HP and only Eviscerator SI7.
Yep, and it was SI. That was really cool.
Got crushed.
Well, I would coin out my Valid Teacher next turn. It depends on what is dropping now. I mean, if we see Feral Spirits, you could also go for the Power of the Wild coin hero ability to clear the Feral Spirits easy mode. Could be possible. Unbound Elemental. There is an Unbound. Maybe Coin Swipe is a good choice. Not entirely sure. Flame Tongue Totem and Urshock. No, Lightning Bolt. I want to say Flame Tongue Totem and Urshock would have been the perfect thing to get.
Lightning Bolts. Oh, Res. That's
good. Res is important. Absolutely. Another Valid.
He needs to rest.
Definitely needs to rest. Could Coin Swipe. That's like, yeah, what did just happen? I would Raz next turn Valid Teacher. If he kills your Valid Teacher anyhow, that's okay. And then Valid Teacher turn 5, coin Power of the Wild. And if your other Valid Teacher survives...
If it somehow survives, you win the game.
That's just... it's a concede. I mean, there's only Lightning Storm that would be absolutely wrecking. He's going for the... I don't agree.
I mean, a Rockbiter just wrecks his Violet. That is weird.
Absolutely. Rockbiter, another Hex.
Another Lightning Bolt.
Yeah. I mean, that was really ballsy from Skip. I wouldn't have taken that decision. He trades and Hex.
Hex.
Get screwed. I mean, you're delaying your own plays. If you... Well, your minion would have gotten Hex next turn also, but you would have kept your Squire at least. I'm not sure. Or you can drop your Valid Teacher now again, but you just missed the chance to go for Valid Teacher, turn 5, coin creature, Power of the Wild, another creature, and the buff up. So 4/6 and 2/2/2s. Let's see how is decision 10 now. Now the rest is too late. Now you can also go for your Valid Teacher. I mean, he's just gonna trade into your Froggy. So go for your Valid Teacher anyhow, and then next turn you can go for Swipe, Raz, Power of the Wild, everything.
Raz, Power of the Wild.
If there's a Lightning Storm for Kaldi now, that would be super funny. I mean, Lightning Storm hits for 3, and then he trades. So much value.
Would you pull the Lightning Storm now and risk it?
Would you pull the Lightning Storm now?
I mean, it's 50-50 that you can clear.
Well, maybe Salnis or Lightning Storm.
Okay, if you have Salnis Lightning Storm, obviously, but...
Wrath of Air Totem?
Well, it's only 33% chance that you get the Spell Damage Totem.
Or you could also drop the Zoodrake, if you have one. And then if he makes small minions, Power of the Wild, them to death, to doom, just devastate everything. Well, let's find out what there is for Kaldi. Knife Juggler into... Oh, that could be Knife Juggler into Mana Tide. If that hits perfect, well, that was perfect. But that's a great board. I mean, what are you going to kill now? You want to kill the Flame Tongue Totem, you want to kill the Kadra Totem, and you want to kill the 3/2. I would say Raz, kill the Kadra Totem.
Yeah.
Seems to be the play here. Yeah, Raz. Well, you could go Roar Raz also, but that would be super overkill. I mean, like this, you could kill the 3/2, you could Raz away the 0/3, and you could kill the other 0/3 minion. And then you used your 5 mana perfectly, and next turn you would have Swipe Power of the Wild, or Raz Power of the Wild hero ability. So maybe that's a bit better, not sure.
Double Raz is perfect.
Yeah, double Raz is okay. You clear the board, and you just hope for that he's not holding anything to kill your Violet, since that would be just perfect. Okay, Kaldi, what are you holding? Again. Turn 6, Gelds for a Fire Elemental in my ears. I just heard rain.
Yeah, but the Fire Elemental against the Violet Teacher right now.
Azure Drake Lightning Bolt? Azure Drake Lightning Bolt.
That would be perfect.
Woo-hoo. That would be super great. He has 5 hand cards. And in a Shaman, I mean, what could there be? There's another Hex, Earthshock, Lightning Storm, maybe Fire Elemental, Alakir, Lava Burst. But if he had a Lava Burst, that would have fallen on the board ASAP without any hesitation. The Shaman has some great options, but none seems to be in Kaldi's hand. I mean, you can always say, if there was an easy way, he would just use it. But some players still take their time even with the
they
easy
consider
way.
every single turn.
Absolutely.
And not just the turn right now, but also the follow-up plays.
And sometimes that goes devastating wrong and they fail on that. But often it works out.
Most of the time, else they wouldn't play.
Defender of Argus, I wanted to say I'm a bit confused that he didn't totem up first, but with a Rockbiter it makes...
Double Rockbiter?
Oh, he wants to keep his totem. That was okay. I was like,
yep.
What? He wanted to Rockbiter up his totem, but that was way better. I like that move a lot. Okay, we got Azure Drake.
Yep.
Azure Drake. Yeah, we got Azure Drake. I mean, he just used double Rockbiter. 1 Lightning Bolt is gone. If there is no Fire Elemental that turn, is looking great for Skip. If there's a Fire Elemental next turn, you're in really great trouble, Kaldi.
Well, would you innovate out the Ragnaros
if
against the Fire Elemental?
There's a Fire Elemental now. He trades in his 2/3, for example, or the 1/3. I would consider, if there's a Taunter, Ragnaros. If there's no Taunter, swipe Hero Ability. That's what I would say. Yeah, Fire Elemental. And now there's the Taunter left, and I would go for Ragnaros. There was 2 Rockbiters.
No, it was the Squire.
Still, if the Ragnaros hits the 1/3, it's only 7 damage.
It's 50-50 that it dies.
Oh, it's 50-50 that it survives.
Yes.
So that sounds way better than your pessimistic, the glass is half full way here. No, the glass is half empty.
Half empty.
Yeah, you're half empty, guys. That's definitely...
You're a risk taker.
Well, in this situation, I mean, 50-50 that you kill the 6/5 or the 1/3, then you would survive. There's only 1 card left for him. I think it's okay. He could go for Force of Nature, Innovate Roar also. Clear the board, or not clear the board, clear 2 minions from the board, break the shield, and then next turn Ragnaros. If you want to play safe, do that.
Why not?
There's no reason to. Why not?
Yep.
You could absolutely do that.
I think it's the best play here.
Force of Nature, Innovate Roar, and you can kill one tree in the totem, 2 trees in the biggie, and then break the shield with your hero ability. You could take 6 additional damage, but that makes no sense. Nope. Since it's the same outcome, you break the shield. You're not going to overwhelm her because you get 4 attack instead of 2. Okay, Kaldi, 2 hand cards against 3, and Skip's hand is really great in my opinion. Swipe, swipe.
Drake.
Swipe, value, swipe your ability, clear the totem. That's left
See what
over.
he throws down.
It could be Unbound. Yeah, what are you gonna... I mean, yeah, Ragnaros, 2 value targets. Well, okay,
Double
now...
Swipe.
No, only swipe once. And if he goes for the Pharaoh Spirits, you swipe again, because he's only going up to a 2, 3, 4 minion. And if he trades in there, you just swipe away Wolf. I think that was a great move. And you just get Ragnaros. If there's no big game hunter... Or the second hex, correct?
Yep.
For Kaldi. Skip could be in a great place. But there's nothing won or lost by both of the players.
Doomhammer.
Doomhammer is so good. You kill the minion, you go for the phase. I mean, swipe kills away your Unbound Elemental with maybe the follow-up play of whatsoever. Both rock biters are gone. You don't have to fear the crazy.
Crazy burst.
Yep. What? Argent Square Ragnaros, and is he gonna hit the unbound? He's hovering over it.
Oh.
What? Perfect.
Wow.
Nice. So great for Skip.
Oh man.
Big game hunter for Kaldi. Just like secretly
or
laughing
hacks.
with the hacks. That would be so great. Whoa, Kaldi. 8 mana. Alakir could be there too, but you're not going to play Alakir into this. Urshok? No, Fire Elemental. Oh, that's 1 out of 4 to kill the Fire Elemental. Well, even more. He can swipe. And
You will swipe.
that's 50-50 Fire Elemental.
I would actually swipe and take the damage, I guess.
Would you swipe or Raza go for that minion? I think it's okay. Power of the Wild even. Card draw Sulnus. Card draw Sulnus. No, keep him for the crazy swipes.
Of course.
Summit Panzer. Let's see. File. What?
Okay, he just got incredibly lucky.
That's so good for Skip. He just wrecked away. And he's not even watching. He's talking with someone.
Yeah.
So much luck, not even noticed that. How he got Sulnus swipe for 5 damage. Look at this. That's 8 damage plus 5. That's 13 damage plus the Ragnaros. Would be GG at the moment. Lightning Storm, we're really good. If it only hits for 2, Kaldi has a problem. Okay, Kaldi has no problem. He takes 5 damage. That's still enough, is it? That's
it is.
5, 6
That's
damage. That's lethal. GG for Kaldi. He's going to win the game with that super power swipe, wrecking away Kaldi in the end. So first game of this best of 3 goes to MYM. It's looking really grim for vVv.
Yeah. They need to win 2 in a row now.
And it was 2 times best of 3 already. So if this goes according to the whole best of 5, Kaldi's going to win the next one. And then we're going to have a best of 3 again completely.
You never know.
Let's see. We got another Druid.
Yep. Fight fire over fire.
Violet Teacher, Harvest
drops.
Golem.
I would keep 1, I guess.
But you need an Innervate to make it great. Or spells. Or Power of the Wild. If you get none, that's not so good.
I would still keep 1. I think it's a great 4-drop.
Harvest Golem. Oh, whoa. That was so annoying. If you kept 1, that would be way better. And you cannot innervate out your Harvest Golem.
No, you have no follow-up whatsoever.
That would hurt.
You got the Squire, which is okay. It could be worse. Well, let's see what kind of version Kaldi runs. Because I think the full tank version should beat the token. Most of the cases.
Or he's running token himself.
Yep.
Oh, coin White Grows. That's either White Grows token Druid, or it's just, I got the White Grows and you not. I win with my big taunters. Let's see. If Skip gets his momentum rolling against the full taunt or the big minion Druid,
he can win, but
it's rough, especially with the hand he's holding. Now a Harvest Golem for Kaldi, then Skip follows up with a Harvest Golem, and then Kaldi can already... What?
Oh my god.
That's already a Druid of the Claw next turn. Well, double Raz could kill it. It would be really funny. I think we can expect a Zudrake or Druid of the Claw taunted up. Else it would make no sense to play double White Grows.
I think it's a taunt Druid. Yeah.
Would you double Raz it or 1 Raz your ability run in your Harvest?
I would double Raz it.
Double Raz. And then innervate out your loot hoarder, or keep the innervate for your turn 6 Ragnaros.
Keep the innervate.
I think turn 6 Ragnaros is a must, especially if you're at 4 and he's at 6 next turn. Absolutely kill that minion. I mean, you could Raz and then run in your 2 minions. Then you're absolutely getting swiped. But if he swipes you, he's not playing minions, you're drawing cards, and you can play more minions. So I think forcing him to swipe is giving you a great advantage in the end.
But why not double Raz and just be swipe proof?
Yeah, but you don't need to be swipe proof. The swipe goes out, you get your Valor Teacher, and then you start mashing up more and more minions. Yeah, but he's going to draw with a Loot Hoarder 2 more cards next turn. He went for a card draw swipe, which is absolutely okay too, and then runs in his Harvest Golem. There he got a Raz. I think I would have liked the Loot Hoarder play more. In the end, that would have been the same as playing a card draw Raz. Just with a dead Loot Hoarder, if he actually dies. So there's no one said that there's really going to be a swipe. Card draw Raz for Kaldi too. So his hand seems to be not so optimal. And what if they're going to drop?
4 mana.
4 mana. Druid of the Claw, but
I think he's probably gonna throw down the Harvest.
Harvest Golem? Well, if he had one, we would have seen it already, I guess, after the first White Grows. But he chose to go double White Grows. 4 mana. He might go for the Keeper Silence, yeah, or the Keeper 2 damage. In the end, it makes no difference. Big Game Hunter and Loot Hoarder. Bows. I would pop bows on the board. There's no downside from the Big Game Hunter. I don't expect the Ragnaros from Kaldi. I expect scenarios. I expect not even an Alexstrasza, just the big taunters. It would have been better to go for the Big Game Hunter.
Well, so far it could be anything.
The thing is, if you go for the Big Game Hunter and you're able to trade, next turn, innervate Ragnaros, and then Ragnaros just rampages away with Kaldi's putting on the board. And like this, you're gonna lose your minions, and then there's a 50-50 that your Ragnaros is maybe hitting, which is never optimum. Okay, 1 card. Ancient of Lore himself. Would you swipe, trade, hero ability, trade? You could swipe and trade completely, first of all.
I would most definitely do that.
Oh, that's okay. I'm still going to stick to my Big Game Hunter. Now he would have had a Big Game Hunter still on the board if he didn't trade in that one. So, yeah, would have liked that more. And go for the 50-50 Ragnaros. Kaldi has 8 mana. He could put out a Ragnaros himself, which would be great for Skip since he has his Big Game Hunter just waiting to pop. Zudrake? Zudrake is great. If you have a swipe, you can just get rid of the Ancient of Lore. Double Innervate. Well, now I would go for my Ancient, draw cards, and see what I'm getting. Could be good. Could Savage Roar. Force of Nature, Savage Roar. Already or finally in his hand. That's looking okay. And Kaldi has all the options now. He could go for a Raz, a really strong one. Wow. He could go for the swipe. Oh, or just rush down. Is he gonna
FaceTime?
That looks like Raz running your... I would Raz your ability. Nope, he's not willing to lose any HP there. Oh, Innervate into Yeti. No, what? Look at this. Even with your Ragnaros now, you kill one of those minions, and yeah.
That board is cruel.
I still think you need to play Ragnaros to prepare for the Force of Nature Roar.
Or he goes for Force of Nature Roar and clears most of the board, which makes the most sense in my opinion.
A Force of Nature Roar. Well, you would clear 3 minions. I think it's okay. But as you always like to say, you lose your win conditions.
Well, he still has the Ragnaros in a win condition.
If there is Force of Nature Roar for your enemy now, then you're get wrecked. You're already down to 2 HP. That would be great. That would be more or less devastating in the end. 4 cards for Kaldi. This is looking good for both players. I mean, we know that Skip has great follow-up in his hands. But we know also that Kaldi, it's looking good for him. I mean, 5-10. So, yeah, Ragnaros, not so optimum. I think that Ancient of War was really crucial for Kaldi to have it now. Even if there is a Black Knight, he cannot innervate it out. So he would have needed his 2 innervates. And the only thing he can do, in my opinion, is
Ragnaros.
Or Ancient of Lore, draw the cards to see what he's getting. Which ain't the greatest thing to do, but with double Druid of the Claw. So build the wall up. Still, it's looking so good. That might be game. Force of Nature, Roar. Just Roar, swipe. Force of Nature, Roar for Kaldi. Yeah, that's GG. Game. Winning against Skip. Wow. Well played. I like that game. So the Taunty Druid wins just because of an Ancient of War. Game breaker. Definitely. that minion.
Yeah, we had a time.
Do, and the vVv player being the druid. So Spo tried it. Spo got wrecked in the end.
Close.
Close. And now we're going to see if it's able for Skip to carry away his team to a 3-0. That would be really great.
And look at all the 1-drops.
If there's no double White Growth again, I think the advantage for the Zulog is just immense. Since all the druids put out their claw, I mean, remember early beta seasons, every druid was playing one claw because we had so many zoos. And every druid was playing a Wild Pyromancer also. That was the extreme rush meta. And now, with Miracle and Rush mixed, you cannot go for such decks so easy. Look at that. Next turn he can drop 3 minions, 3 pings, plus 2 damage. So that's only 5 damage with the cards from his hand. And then there's 6 on the board. So 13 damage next turn.
Would you run in the Flame Imp first?
Without thinking.
I agree.
No thinking involved. You could also think about just go for your Shattered Sun Cleric to make your minions proof from the Keeper of Doom. That would be annoying if he drops on the board and does his 2 damage. I think I would kill it and start popping my Knife Juggles.
Yep. Get rid of the small thingy.
Or he could consider that he wants to actually just kill his enemy really fast and deal 13 damage now. If all the Juggles hit the face. If all the Juggles hit the Harvest Golem, well, I'm not going to disagree with the RNG. The RNG gets what the RNG wants. Shattered Sun is too risky. That's 50-50.
Yeah, you need to...
It would be cool if it hits. I mean, Yell
It
and
would be really
super
lucky,
awesome. 1 knot. Second. Knot. Third one.
Nope.
Not. Wow. That was...
If this is a swipe, it's gonna be
Get
painful.
wrecked, Skip. No luck
Agreed
for you. Wow, I mean, 3 times 50-50, and it failed 3 times.
Yep.
Well, it's a coin flip somewhere in some universe where the coin isn't heavy on one side, where no trick coins are involved.
It's 12.5% chance.
We're going to see the Keeper of the Grove. That wasn't optimum at all. Oh, Direwolf Alpha, I like that one a lot.
Direwolf life tap.
Yeah, or Direwolf life tap. Life tap into another Direwolf. Whoop whoop. Would trade there too.
God.
Yeah, I would trade there
real.
too. The swipe value is anyways real, so that won't change in any way. Brings him down to 14. I think he should have done that last turn, especially if you see now what he draws. Like with a double Direwolves, that would be great. Let's see what's there for Kaldi. If there's no swipe, it's looking grim for him. Well, if there's already a Druid of the Claw Taunter, I think absolutely okay. He would need to run on all his minions somewhere to get past that. Or at least his 2 to the left and to the right with a Shattered Sun Cleric.
Yeah, depends what he plays. He needs to run in the Abusive Sergeant and the Squire at least. Into a Druid of the Claw.
Yep. And then still the... Okay, innovate into Ancient of Lore, probably? No!
Wow.
What? And you saw Skip's face, it was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. How
How much damage?
Only 8. He could deal 9 damage at the moment. No, wait a second. He could deal
10.
3, and if he puts it there, it would be still 3, 6. No, it would be 3.
9.
It's 9. Only 9 damage possible. That sucks. I mean, if you play it between the minions, you lose 1 damage, you gain 1 damage. It's 9.
I would life tap now.
You will life tap now and hope for a Soulfire, but you don't want to lose one of those minions at all.
Need to play it right now.
I would buff, life tap Soulfire, cheer. That hurts so much. You could have also life tapped into a Power Overwhelming. Power Overwhelm your Abusive Sergeant. Play the Dire Wolf. Burn face. If he does that, it's actually, no, it's 5, 7. It's 9 again. He's not getting over the 9 damage. Okay, he brings him down to 1 HP. That was a mistake. It's not like one swipe and the game is just completely get changed. You just stole the momentum completely. You could swipe, trade. That's just looking good. You actually trade in your 5-1 into the 3-3, or just swipe hero ability.
Ouch.
Yeah, swipe, trade in your hero, and deal 7 damage to the enemy. Wow, that was so good. I mean, if there is a Soulfire now, you could play Argent Squire, Soulfire, and then life tab into something great. The Shield Barra could be worse. I mean, that's gonna...
What?
Okay. What?
Weird.
I think he might have actually minimized or maximized his HearthStone. I know that problem. That happens to me while streaming actually every day, 10 times at least. And then the cursor pops out and is just gigantic big, and everyone's like, what did just happen? And I'm like, I'm stupid.
I'm just stupid.
I'm just stupid. So we might see... he could kill Daomani Berserker with his hero ability, but then he's only dropping lower and lower. Druid of the Claw, Taunt up.
Okay.
What? That's just... You're not going to do anything this game. He can kill the 5-1. Congratulations. There's
still a
4-6.
4-6. Like, not even Doom Guy would help, you know?
Oh, it would do okay in some universe, but not great. And those 2 follow-up cards are just useless. I mean, you can play one of them just for, I don't know, just for YOLO, and then see what happens. I think the Defender of Argus would have been better in the end, since if he trades in his 2-2, that dies, you survive. If he trades in his 4-6, he's into Soulfire range. And you're not getting 2 minions to buff. You're getting 1 minion to buff with the Shattered Sun, and he only costs 3. So the Argus might have been better to pop on the board. Kaldi, another Druid of the Claw.
Wow. Okay.
He's just playing this safe, just dropping all the taunters, and...
That means that vVv will most likely win this.
Oh, that's looking like...
Well, he will.
No 3-1 Stomp, so Thijs...
Nope.
Thijs versus Oscar will be the deciding match there for a final showdown or not. That's looking awesome. We're going to see the concede from Skip. He loses in the end versus a Taunty Druid, and I cannot understand his decision to go do there.